Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, and today we'll be talking about spirituality and Christian understanding, as well as the other things related to it. Before we dive deep into spirituality and its different types, please allow me to orient to you what spirituality is first. If you are ready, let's get into it now. Colossians chapter 3 verse 16, let the word of Christ dwell in you richly, teaching and admonishing one another in all wisdom, singing psalms, hymns, and spiritual songs with thankfulness in your hearts to God. Spirituality relates to something greater than oneself and possesses a spectrum of ideas, approaches, and ventures about the human spirit, delving into matters regarding the essence of our existence, the meaning of life, and even the significance of suffering is what spirituality is about for others. In general, spirituality is a unique and subjective experience. It exemplifies itself in varied forms based on the views, culture, and life knowledge acquired by an individual. Moving forward, we usually apply reality in the context of spirituality as a reference to the ultimate reality or divine knowledge that underpins all things. For the spirituality of truth, the passage from Psalm chapter 37 verse 30, which states that the mouth of the righteous utters wisdom and his tongue speaks justice, relates to this the most. On the other hand, when we refer to the spirituality of mercy, which is about extending compassion and forgiveness to others, acts as a primary principle. In a statement by St. Thomas Aquinas, it functions as a virtue influencing one's will to have compassion and to ease another's mishap. Lastly, we talk about the spirituality of communion. According to the Church, the Eucharist harbors a significant relationship with this concept as they believe it unites them with Christ and one another, profoundly and mysteriously. It extends beyond the Church and helps us recognize the humanity surrounding us and realize the impact of one's actions on others, which enables us to work towards building a more just and compassionate world. Now that you're acquainted with spirituality and everything related to it, let us now ask our subscribers how their talents can help connect and convey the idea of spirituality to other people. Without further ado, let's get into it.
Hi. Hello.
Good day,
Everyone, my name is Christopher
Reyes.
Talent that I possess, which I believe may help convey my idea of spirituality, is singing.
Having an excellent communication skills is something that I can call my talent.
And my humor is something that I can refer to as my talent.
Singing acts as a form of expression, and throughout history, it has helped people connect with and express their devotion to a higher force through spiritual songs, hymns, and chants. Like others, I have also used this as a method of invocation and praise to God. Through singing, people can show their love and appreciation to God by creating a sense of oneness and connection with one another.
Possessing the capability to clearly and successfully communicate one's opinion and ideas can help others to comprehend and connect with convictions on spirituality. When I converse regarding our religion with others, I give importance to my ability to articulate my thoughts and thoroughly explain the complex theological concepts, since it may allow others, especially individuals of diverse spiritual origins, to understand and empathize.
A good sense of humor is a great advantage since it helps individuals be more open-minded, break down one's boundaries, and reduce tension. While Christianity has profound theological principles and teachings, inflicting comedy may help make these ideas more approachable and relevant to a larger audience. With my humor, I relate with people and create connections based on shared experiences and sentiments.
By singing spiritual songs and chanting with sincerity and passion, I may be able to reveal significant spiritual truths and enable people to communicate with these truths profoundly. Through my talent, eliciting emotions and touching people's hearts became possible, thus making a compelling approach to conveying the spiritual notion of mercy and communion. More so if we utilize spiritual songs and hymns with compositions of forgiveness and compassion.
With my ability to communicate well with others, explaining my thoughts and my ideas clearly and constructively can surely aid them in appreciating and better grasping sentiments, and also in discovering common grounds in the search for spiritual truth. Also, being adept at articulating the value of compassion and forgiveness may motivate others to adopt the spirituality of mercy in their own lives. Through respectful language and speaking truthfully, sharing the spirituality of communion is not a problem.
Since pursuing the truth can be a serious and weighty task, associating humor with it may help lighten the mood and make it more accessible to others. Through humor, it is more manageable to inspire people to think more thoroughly about the vital spiritual truths for them. In terms of the spirituality of mercy, being humorous may help soften hearts and make people more open to providing compassion and forgiveness to others. Having humor in approaching the concept of spirituality of communion is also possible as long as it is respectful and cherishes others.
Sharing meaningful passages from the Bible and discussing their relevance and significance to others is a possible way of sharing Christian spirituality.
Respecting other religions and using inclusive language by being respectful and evading being confrontational when conversing with a people of different belief is, for me, something that may help to share the Christian spirit.
Practice of sharing my spirituality by serving others in my community and showing God's love through my actions is another way I deem effective.